Hello and welcome to Map and Key Gaming's Halloween Spooktacular. Ooh. Today we're doing a character spotlight on Alice from Unmatched, Battle of Legends Volume 1. Alice comes from Unmatched, Battle of Legends Volume 1 from Restoration Games and Mondo Games. Now, this is a character spotlight. It is not a strategy guide on how to use her. This is just to let you take a look at her cards, see how she plays, so you can get an idea, and to see if she's a character that you want to use when you play Unmatched. Let's take a look at Alice. This is her figure here with the large knife. And I think it's supposed to be like a kitchen knife or like a steak knife, something like that, because, you know, she shrinks and she gets larger. For her sidekick, she uses the Jabberwock, who is a melee fighter with a health dial, and he starts off with 8 health. Alice herself starts off with 13, and they both have a movement of 2. The unique thing about Alice is at the beginning of the game, you get to choose if you want her to be big or small. Big meaning she gets +2 attack, and then small, she gets +1 defense. And you're supposed to use this token so that both you and your opponent know if she's big or small. Once the game starts, her size is dictated by the cards that you play. So let's take a look at those. So let's start with Regroup. Regroup is a card that's purple, so it means it can be used for attack or defense, and it has a 1 value, and it can be used by any, meaning it can be used by Alice or the Jabberwock. The effect on Regroup down here is that after combat, draw 1 card. If you won the combat, draw 2 cards instead. The other common card in Alice's deck is going to be Faint. Like Regroup, Faint is purple and has a value of 2 and can be used by either Alice or the Jabberwock, and has the effect down below of immediately cancel all effects on your opponent's card. So it's a shutdown card. And then the next card that we have that's purple, it's also an any, is called Manxome Foe. During combat, discard the top card of your deck, add its boost value to this card's value. Down here, where you see this 2 in the circle, that'll be your boost value. All the different cards have them, so that's why you draw the top card and you take a look and see what you're going to get. This is actually a pretty powerful card, because if you're attacking with this, you would get the 3, and then I believe most of her cards are going to be 1 or 2, so you would add the 2, so you're at 5, and then if she's big, you're going to be hitting for 7, so that's actually a pretty dangerous card. The next card for Alice is Mad as a Hatter. Oops. It's purple again, with a value of 3, but this one here is Alice specific, and the effect on Mad as a Hatter is after combat, move each of your fighters up to 2 spaces, change size. So this will allow you to move and then be able to switch between offense and defense. Another purple card here for any has a value of 4, is Skirmish. After combat, if you won the combat, choose one of the fighters in the combat and move them up to 2 spaces. You know, if you're fighting like Bruce Lee, who hits and then bounces back, you can pull them closer to you. Or if you want to reposition your characters, you can do that as well. Alice has a lot of purple cards here. And any card for her and the Jabberwock, and it is called Momentous Shift. During combat, if your fighter started this turn in a different space, this card's value is 5 instead. So that's actually a pretty good card for you to move and then do some damage. Now we're looking at the Jabberwock's card. Now the Jabberwock is an attacker. He wants to get in there. His card is called Claws That Catch. During combat, if the opposing fighter is a hero, this card's value is 5 instead. These guys here, the token characters being sidekicks, and then heroes being the actual figure characters. That's actually pretty strong too. His other attack is this one here for 4, called Jaws That Bite. After combat, deal 2 damage to any one fighter adjacent to the Jabberwock. Ambushed, with characters coming in from the sides or something like that, you can, deal some extra damage to those, or If you want, deal extra damage to the character that you were just attacking. Now Alice's purple card here, for 2, is I'm late, I'm late. After combat, move Alice up to 5 spaces and change size. So that allows you to go from offense to defense if you need to. Now her skirmish card, her first skirmish card here, is Eat Me. Move Alice up to 3 spaces and change size. She also has the Drink Me card, which is also a skirmish card, which allows her to draw 2 cards and then change size. So she's going to be going big and small all the time. Now she does have an attack here called The Other Side of the Mushroom. After combat, move Alice up to 3 spaces and then change size. That one there is for 3. This is an Alice attack for 4, O Frabjous Day, which is after combat, change size. And then she has this card here, which she only has one of. It's called Snicker Snack. It's a 3 attack for Alice that is after combat. If you won the combat, look at your opponent's hand and choose 1 card for them to discard. Snicker Snack speaks for itself. Alice's last card here, for 2 defense, is Looking Glass. After combat, choose 2 different effects, and down here you see that she has 3 different effects down there. And they are draw 2 cards, Alice recovers 3 health, and place Alice in any other space. So this actually gives you the opportunity to do a couple different things with her, which is really, really cool. You know, Alice is a melee character that likes to get in your face, you know, pop, 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 do what she's gonna do. She can move back, go into defense mode, and then you can maneuver around a little bit, maybe draw some cards, and set up for another round of attacks to go in, boom, 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 do your attacks, and then jump back out. I mean, really, now thinking about it, she's kind of like a boxer, you know, going in and out, in and out. She's not going to sit there and do a bunch of damage like Jekyll and Hyde. You know, he wants to get in there and he likes to press the attack a lot. With her, she likes to go in, do a little bit of damage, jump back out, go back in, do a little bit of damage, jump back out. She seems pretty cool. And this is the back of her card. And I know I say it every single time in every single video, but I love the art on these. Her figure is pretty cool. Her card art is pretty cool. That has been Spotlight on Alice from Unmatched. If you like this kind of content, give us a thumbs up and subscribe down below, as I'm a small channel and I can use as many subscribers as I can get. Until next time, be careful when you're looking through the looking glass. You don't want to get stuck on the other side.